Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are back with Indivisible, and this is most likely gonna be the last part, I think anyway. Um, yeah, so we tried defeating Kala, or we did try. Actually, I think we kind of technically did defeat Kala, but unfortunately, she has the ability to kind of reset the time, and well, reset the world, essentially. So our Ajna's strategy, her last strategy, I think, is probably trapping her inside the inner realm of her mind, since she is a part of Kala herself. And with that, she's gonna most likely be doing this alone, and I think this is probably the final goodbyes to everyone.
Ajna, Luxao, you are my precious baby child, and I can't bear to let you go.
But you know I've got to do this.
I know it better than anyone. But wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you become, know that I will find you and help you. Even if it takes me 1,000 years, I will find you.
You're so nice, Tarani.
I just care about you so much.
I never had a mom, Tarani, but I think you'd make a real good one.
Oh, Luxao, you're going to make my heart melt. Come here and let me hug you.
Tarani, I can't breathe.
So precious, my dear, sweet baby. Take care, dear one.
You too, Tarani. Thank you for everything.
Well, Hayseed, I'm not gonna say goodbye.
Not the pirate way, eh?
Not mine, anyway. We've traveled this whole wide world together, and seen places even I never dared visit.
Well, thanks to you.
Ah, I only played a small part. You're one tough youngster, and I'm happy to have had you in my crew.
Aw, it was a pleasure. And thank you for joining mine as well.
I suppose I did, didn't I? Well, happy to serve. Never thought I'd ever say that to anyone. But hey, before you go, how about you put in a good word with Tarani for me, huh?
What? Why? Aren't you two already close?
Look, just do it, okay?
Well, if it makes you happy.
Oh, it does.
Ajna, is this really the end?
Sure feels like it.
I had so much more I wanted us to do together. But I'm glad I got to travel the world with you. I got to meet Angwu and Naga Rider. I never could have done it alone.
I'm not so sure about that. You're pretty tough.
I guess a bit rubbed off from you.
Nah, you've got your own toughness. Who was it that healed all our wounds countless times? Who was it that brought me back from the brink of death with resurrection lilies?
Me, I guess.
Yeah! And don't you forget it! Botany is tough stuff.
You're right. Thanks, Ajna. Honey thanks you too.
It's been fun, Ginseng. And you too, honey.
Ajna, my friend, you've done so much for me. You helped me find Hussam, and now I have a whole new family to care for. My brother, Elaine, and little Kadira.
I'm happy you found your people. It means you can have a family again. I'm a little jealous.
When this is all over, please come visit us. I'm going to miss you, even the teasing.
Well, if I visit you, there's gonna be some more of that.
I know you can fix this. You can fix it for all of us.
I'll try my best, Kadira. Thank you for all your help.
No, Ajna! You can't go away!
But I have to.
No! Why?
To beat Kala.
That's dumb.
It is dumb.
Can we just go hang out instead?
Yeah! No, I can't. I gotta do this.
Well, if you don't come back, I'm gonna be super mad at you, so you'd better win.
I'm gonna do my best.
Team Idiot Forever!
Yeah!
It's been real, Coach. Knock that Gala lady into next week.
I'm gonna try.
You can do it, Coach.
Hi.
We believe in you. We're your biggest fans. And if we ever see you again, there's always a spot on our team for you.
Hi, guys. Put me on your team.
Maybe you should just put her on your team.
Well, you heard the coach. All right, Nuna, you're on the team.
Hooray!
So, the big stage, huh?
Looks that way.
The whole world is cheering for you, you know? What an audience!
That's a little intimidating.
Ah, it's the greatest thrill you can have. Now go kick Kala's brains out!
Well, young miss, it seems this is where we part ways.
This is it. Thanks for your help, old-timer.
Heck, you gave me purpose again. I should be thanking you. It felt good to be part of a team again.
We were glad to have you. Take care of yourself.
Likewise. Now go plug Kala right between the eyes.
Young one, your greatest challenge lies ahead.
I know. That's why we're having all these goodbye conversations right now.
Fear not the unknown. It shall become your strength. The will of the people is with you.
How do you know that?
A rider knows such things.
Well, thanks for your help. You're an odd guy.
You are the truest rider I have ever known. Your strength and riding skill knows no equal. I mistook you as an ordinary citizen when we first met. But now, I see the true gleam of the ride in your eyes.
Thanks?
Yes, thanks. And ride on, brave warrior. And I'm gone!
Oh, Ajna. What a journey it's been for us both.
Yeah, we met in jail.
Well, that's an odd way to put it.
We did, though. You were all ready to bust out of there and tell me how cool of a fighter you were?
Right. I guess I did say something along those lines.
Embarrassing, right?
Even more so now that you're continually pointing it out.
Well, I'm glad we got you out of there. You've been a good friend.
I know I've put myself out there as the tough guy, but I really am sad to see you go. Thank you for trusting me and believing in me, even when I didn't believe in you.
We're friends, Zebe. We watch each other's backs no matter what.
I'll see you again, kid.
We'll see, I guess.
Oh, and Ajna?
Yeah?
You have earned the great Zebe's respect. This does not come lightly. Do not dishonor us both by losing to Kala.
All right, I'll do my best.
Goodbye, Ajna.
Goodbye, Zebe.
Ajna, I'm not good with goodbyes.
Aw, I'm sorry, Kushi.
It's okay. I mean, I thought it was my destiny to be a protector of Lan, but you helped me to protect the whole world.
Well, it's not over yet. I could still fail.
You won't. I've seen you overcome so much, and you bettered yourself in so many ways.
That's nice of you to say, but I couldn't have done it without you.
You can visit Altun anytime. I'll make more animal friends for you to visit too.
Really? Thank you. Animals are so cool.
I'm just really happy I got to be your friend. It's embarrassing to talk about.
Oh, I'm happy too, Kushi. The world's gonna be alright if you're out there protecting it. Do your best.
You got it. And thanks, Ajna.
Oh, it's okay, Lanshi. You're a good dog. Kushi and Zebe will still be here to take care of you. You take care of him too, you hear? Dogs are good.
Well, Ajna, it's been weird, but good.
You said it. But we're friends now, right?
Oh, for sure. But you know, I'm kind of disappointed.
What? Why?
Well, I kind of thought there'd be some nice loot up here.
You can't steal.
No, I totally can.
Well, you shouldn't.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. Catch you in the next cycle, friend.
Take care, Kampan. Don't steal anything while I'm gone.
I'll take that under advisement. Oh, Ajna, do you really have to go?
Yeah.
Aren't you scared?
Yeah.
I wish you didn't have to go. Please be careful. Oh, and I'm planning a big feast for when you come back, so you work up a big appetite, okay? With all your favorite foods laid out on a giant table, with everyone invited. It's all I can think of to help.
Wow. That sounds great, Leilani. But...
Are you okay?
It's just... Now I'm hungry. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry!
Now I've got to beat Kala while thinking about Pempek.
I just learned how to make a mean cuckoo too, so you've got to come back.
My poor empty stomach.
You're a strange one, Ajna.
What?
Not in a bad way. It's just, you are out here trying to save the world, and you still took the time to help a fellow traveler repair her oud.
Oh, that? It was no big deal.
It was a big deal to me. Someday, I will capture that compassion in song, and sing your praises till the ends of the earth.
That's nice of you, Zara, but I don't need all that.
Let me just see here. Something like...
Hey Ajna, you showed my children what it means to be a true warrior. You've helped ensure the future of my kingdom.
Nah, I didn't do all that.
You did that and more. You're the fiercest warrior I've met. I'm proud to have known you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. Take care of yourself, Phoebe.
Come visit my kids again after you beat Kala. I want to see what new tricks you've learned.
It's a deal.
Well, Ajna, it's been a whirlwind trip for all of us. To think the fate of the world rests on your shoulders.
No pressure.
I wish I could take your place. A Shayak knight does not back down from a conflict.
Well, I appreciate the thought, but...
I know. This is a fight between the gods. It is no place for a mortal like myself. But, know this. Whatever happens, your story will be told for generations. I will make sure of that. And the Shayak knight fulfills his promises.
Thanks, Tungar. Take care of yourself.
dearest little Ajna.
Please don't say that.
Temper! Well, Ajna, it has been a pleasure watching you fix this world and make my job irrelevant.
Happy to do it.
Now, if only you would put in a word with some of your compatriots so that we might get to know each other a little bit more intimately.
I won't.
Such a difficult one.
Bye, Ren. Thanks.
Toodles!
Razmi?
I can't talk to you right now.
But we've got to say goodbye at least.
No, I don't want to.
But I've got no choice.
Listen, I don't care about this world. I never did. But then you came along and swept me up into your dumb nonsense.
Sorry about that.
No, just don't leave me behind. I don't like anybody else. I never liked anybody. And now I like you, even though I don't want to. And you're leaving, and I don't even know what I mean when I say that I like you. This is so embarrassing to talk about. I just want to set you on fire.
I'm sorry.
You don't get it.
I like you too, Razmi. I'm glad we're friends.
That just makes it worse. Well, go then. See if I care.
I'm happy I met you, Razmi.
Go away. I know you're not coming back. But your soul might. If it does, I'll find it and trap it. And then you'll never get away.
That's the old Razmi.
Okay. Some long goodbyes right there. Yeah, it kind of feels like we've really been on a real journey with all these friends. Alright. Well, now that I set them free from my mind, I think it's time to finish this fight once and for all.
Ajna, you're late.
Dad?
Ajna. A solid defense is the root of any proper combat strategy. This is training, Ajna.
I see. I'm ready.
Ajna, you're strong. You're the best student I could have asked for, and the best daughter. I know I've been hard on you. I know I haven't been the kindest father. I want to tell you everything. I know I should have from the start. But don't worry, Ajna. Death isn't the end.
Thanks, Dad. I can't get discouraged now. I can't back down. I've made mistakes. But there are people who are counting on me, people who care about me. Okay, now it's just us. I'm coming, Kala. What are you doing? I'm gonna merge with you after all.
So, you finally understand.
No, it's you who doesn't understand. I'm doing this to destroy you. My power will defeat you from within.
Why must you interfere? This world is my greatest failure!
If so, it is a beautiful failure, and I will not let you destroy it.
How dare you! How dare you!
Okay, final fight.
Must achieve perfection. You won't survive, even if you are a part of me.
Final fight, and she has over 108 bars of health? That's crazy. Oh god. Well, she's draining her shield though to do these attacks. I noticed that. Oh god, just having to... Oh Jesus, so many attacks!
What's wrong with you? This world is flawed. I must make it again.
No, I'm stopping the cycle, like my father wanted.
He wasn't even your father. You have no father.
You're wrong. Maybe we weren't related by blood, but he was my father. He cared for me in his own way. Flaws are what make us human.
You are not human. We are not human. We are above human.
I've been raised by humans, lived among humans. I never knew I was anything else until just recently. Being human is beautiful.
No! It's base. It's crass. It's imperfect. I will make it anew. You will not survive this.
I will. Someone important to me taught me how. Activate flowering defense. Okay, Ajna, this is it.
Enough of that.
Oh, okay. Can you try it again? God, a little over the top there.
I must achieve. Not so fast.
Trying to block all these attacks here. Oh boy. These attacks are really insane.
I must achieve.
Oh man. Good blocking so far.
Enough of that.
Not so fast! Try harder! Try harder! Not so fast! Not so fast!
Oh man, so much. Barely even surviving.
Oh, I see. That voice in my head. Somehow, I knew it was you. I thought you were trying to make me doubt myself. But those were your own self-doubts, weren't they? You were angry with yourself for restarting the world so many times and failing to create it as you envisioned.
My doubts are not yours to see.
But they are, because they are mine too.
So you see why the world must be perfect.
No, they're my doubts because I'm not perfect. And neither are you. And aren't flawed beings more interesting? Look at all the people who helped me get here. The people who surprised you again and again. Isn't that beyond perfection?
But I've failed them. I've failed myself. I've failed this world. Look at all the pain and suffering the people go through.
But they get through it together. They work hard and push through adversity to create something wonderful in the end. Sometimes adversity is what helps them make something beautiful.
Maybe in the odd case. But I've made them suffer so. And they will keep on suffering until I end it. A new world is the only way.
How many times have you reset the cycle?
I've lost count.
And has it ever been close to perfect?
I suppose it hasn't.
Maybe. Maybe we write this one out and see where it goes. You can't change your mistakes, but you can learn from them.
I suppose true enlightenment can't be achieved from changing what's external to you. It must come from within.
I know you've been going through this alone. That's why you've been so angry. I know because I can feel it too. But you're not alone now, Kala. I'm here. The small piece of you that was forgotten, but has come back to remind you in your darkest hour. You're not alone. Even by yourself, you're not alone. I'm here. I'm part of you.
So...
I will merge with you. On one condition. We reincarnate, together, and see what this world holds. Not by making it perfect from the outside, but by doing our best from within.
But you speak so passionately of your friends. What of them?
I'm not sad to leave the life I've led. It was wonderful, and I couldn't have asked for more. The next will be even better. I'm sure of it. I want to see what happens to this world I love, and the people I love. Don't you?
I do. Thank you, Ajna.
Ooh boy, wow. Oh wow. And there you have it, Indivisible. Yeah, I gotta say it was pretty heartfelt ending actually. I'm not saying was kind of caught off guard by it, but you know, I mean, it was something different compared to like a typical, killing off the bad guy type of ending that we've normally seen in most games. So, hey, this is kind of something a little bit different. But yes, so that is that. That is Indivisible, and I think I must have put it in a good, maybe close to about 50 hours in this game. Yeah, so I guess really overall, the game itself is actually pretty nice. It plays out the whole like action RPG style that this game has is it's a pretty different change. I mean, I haven't played anything like this in honestly quite some time. I can't remember even last time I did this. And yeah, so I had to say like some of the good points about this game. Obviously the actual chaining combat system that they have with the characters, being able to kind of team up, do multi-hit attacks. I mean, it was pretty nice, and then also using the special attacks, using your 80 meter to charge up to certain attack levels. That was pretty nice, and it kind of involves a little bit of strategy as to you have to know when to use the attack and like what type of situation would be the best for it. And of course, like you had to kind of almost master each of the characters' strengths and weaknesses. You had to kind of know about them really. Since all of them play differently, which I do like. It's not like palace swapping. Just having the same character with similar attacks or something like that. So I do like that. I think also what I do like too was traversing in the world itself. Outside of the battle. Traversing against the world using special abilities, different types of weapons, and yeah, it starts off small at first. And you kind of are limited as to where you can and can't go, but gradually start getting more well equipped to pretty much go through almost any possible location at that point, which I do like, kind of almost like an actual progression of Ajna's strength. And I think also what helped too was the actually, I guess another benefit I would say is probably the environments themselves. Like a good variety of environments, kind of ranging from like desert to like the jungle to outskirts in the city. So I mean, it's a good variety right there. And then of course you get the boss fights themselves, which for the most part they aren't too bad. A lot of them do require you to kind of go in and outside of the battle movement itself. Like you had to actually go outside of combat to kind of traverse the environments themselves to like avoid certain attacks or something like that. So I kind of like that blending in different modes, which really is pretty unique with that. I guess really any downsides, any negatives to the game. I think really for one thing, probably the fact that it's kind of more of a nitpick kind of thing, but for me, I just don't like the fact that you don't. I just don't like the fact that you lose a character in this. I mean, Dar. Well, I wouldn't say he was like the best character, but he was a redeeming character, and I kind of started to like him, but. Maybe it's just kind of more bad luck for me, because it seems like almost any type of RPG game I play, I almost run into a situation where I do lose a character in the middle of the adventure. I don't know. I mean, if it's Final Fantasy VII with Aerith, it could be a Child of Light with Nora, or it could be Mega Man X Command Mission with Spider. But I mean, that's just more of me, more of my personal gripe with that. But I was kind of hoping that would have been a way to bring back Dar and have like an actual full party. That would have been nice. But for like a bigger issue though, I would have to say, for me, I think it's really more the pacing that's kind of the big problem with this game, if anything else. And what I mean by pacing is, you start out the game in Oshawa, it's an Oshawa village, and it progresses normally. Then you eventually catch up to Ravanavar in his flying fortress. Then afterwards, you land in Sumeru, and at that point, you try to go after him. You eventually end up awakening Kala by accident, get thrown into the desert, and at that point, I would say that's roughly about, maybe about a third of the game right there. And then the second third of the game, you end up in Port Marifa, then having to go through the three main areas really, the Canol, the Iron Kingdom, and then the okay, what was the last one? Can't even think right now. Sorry, it's getting late. Yeah, but anyway, Type Crunk City. Sorry. Yeah, so you had to go through those three areas and trying to temporarily solve the issue. I guess that's the best way to put it. But I think really the problem starts really there in the fact that you have to. There's no real way to complete one specific area. Like you had to go through one area, back out of it, and then you had to go through another area. It just kind of seems. It just kind of really walks down the pace when you kind of have to back out of a certain area because you can't progress. Like I kind of wish there was a. I kind of wish they had did a better job of just giving upgrades at better locations or better spots. Like I kind of figured. I kind of think they probably would have been better off if they kind of gave me some abilities within while I was at Port Marifa. Well, I'm just saying it would have been like a better chance to do that than me having to just back out of certain areas. Yeah, but then afterwards, having to repeat the areas the second time after the second failed attempt at Kala and Mount Sumeru. I mean, at least getting resolution on that was pretty nice. But you know, it's just again, you're kind of more or less repeating the same areas for the most part. You know, not really anything new about that. Well, I think really, when it comes to another issue, though, I would have to probably say maybe even backtracking could be another problem. Of course, not really showing it too much in this recording, this little playthrough, but kind of mostly on my own time is just having to go through gathering all the characteristics for one thing. I mean, most of them you get them immediately on the fly, so you know, not too worried about that. But some of them you kind of have to go out of your way to try to get, and then also just trying to complete these side stories for each of the character. I mean, for the most part, how the side stories panned out is just trying to go from place to place with a certain character and then having to accomplish a certain goal. And I think the problem with that is just, like I said, backtracking, because you have to go through different areas with each character, and it just kind of takes it out on you. As while you do have the outside ship, and then you have the chakra gates to travel from different locations, which is nice. Yeah, I do like that. But I kind of wish there was a way to kind of travel within the area itself, like within different spots. Like I kind of wish you could travel between different save spots. I mean, that would have been nice, because like there were certain places where you kind of need to be within, but there's no way to get into like the middle section of the area itself. You have to go through either the beginning or the end. So I mean, whatever case, you're gonna have to spend time traveling from different parts of the environments. But for the most part, though, it was kind of long. It wasn't that bad. I would say maybe if they had another way of transportation, that would just been nice. But okay, enough grabbing about that. Overall, though, I actually think 505 Games did a pretty good job with Indivisible, and I did like it for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just having these upgraded abilities, you know, the fact that I got my 80 meter up to like level 7 near the end, and you know, it's just kind of having an overall a pretty basic story for the most part, nothing too complicated, which I do like, and it kind of has a good meaning of like teamwork and whatnot. And so I mean I do like how it implies a lot of morals into that as well. But yeah, I would say definitely try out Indivisible. I mean, whether it be Steam, PS4, or Xbox One, whatever the case. It's pretty good game right there, and I am glad I actually managed to play it. Well, I guess for the time being, I'll just let these credits play out, and catch you a little bit later. Is that supposed to be the reincarnated Ajna? Oh wow. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess after Ajna merging with Kala, yeah. I mean, that could definitely be her. Oh wow. All right. Why do I have a feeling though this is kind of more set up for sequel bait in a way? I don't know. I mean, it could be a possibility. I mean, it could be a possibility. Maybe seeing an Indivisible 2 or maybe some kind of spin-off for this game. It's a possibility, and I would like to see that. And I would like to see this series continue on, but that is something for another time, though. All right, but yes, like I said before, definitely try out Indivisible. For those who have never tried it yet, give it a shot. You might actually enjoy it. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.